She delivered her child, a healthy baby, and then she moved into our family development program.
Florence Critton provided any kind of service I need as far as rides to doctor's appointments, food, shelter, clothing.
We have groups that educate the young women on issues like budgeting, meal preparation, and help the moms learn what their child should be doing at different ages as they grow and what they can do to stimulate appropriate development so that they will be school ready.
Trident United Way knows that one of the building blocks of a good life is education. It's important for children to be ready to start school and be successful. We invest in the family development program because it helps us achieve these goals of children being developmentally ready to start school and also building parents' capacity to be that first and best teacher of their children.
If it weren't for Florence Crittenton, Rosa would not have the parenting skills that she has. She would not understand about her son's development. She wouldn't have understood the importance of reading to her child, of helping focus on education and prepare her child for school.
I'm so happy that there's a place like this that is available.
We got in this predicament when it first started out. I was working at a government contractor. We had a layoff at the time that caused me to fall behind on my mortgage payments.
It was rough for a while for the both of us, having two daughters in college.
I got to the point where I didn't know, what I could do.
Ultimately, what we ended up doing was contacting Family Services. They negotiated a lower rate, and thank God we got a much cheaper mortgage payment.
In 2008, over 3,000 people were in danger of foreclosure, and through Family Services Financial Literacy Program, only 9% of those people actually lost their homes.
The person that I was dealing with, Family Service, once she told me there was a possibility that we may be able to keep the house, I was so joyed I could have just grabbed her and hugged her and kissed her,
Trident United Way invests in the financial literacy program because it helps people maintain their most valuable asset, and that is their homes. It also helps them to maintain proper budgeting, upkeep, and learn all of those important factors that help them to gain and sustain the assets that they need for economic stability.
Without Family Services, I probably would have been homeless now.
Because I've been donating for years, and I never in my wildest dreams did I think that through United Way we would end up dealing with Family Services to help us in a crisis situation in order to save my home.
I didn't have any insurance, and so that's scary. So when I went to Dr. Fitz, he told me immediately, when I had cancer that, and I told him I didn't have any insurance, he sent me to Tri-County Project Care. I was devastated, I was crushed. I was scared out of my mind. I couldn't even think straight. I had my two sons in the waiting room. Why was I going to go out there and be the strong one and tell them that, their mother's got cancer? And the way Dr. Fitz described it, that it wouldn't even be 3 months. I went to Rose at Tri-County Project Care. They're telling me surgery in 3 days. What am I going to do? She goes, honey, as soon as you sign your name on this paper, you're covered. How great is that?
Trident United Way supported Tri-County Project Care because they were effective in providing access to health care and reducing visits to the emergency room, and that translates into dollars saved.
I went through chemo. I went through several surgeries, Actually, I don't think I would be standing here. I'm well and fine, cancer-free. I'm living very good, a good life with my sons. You're sent from heaven, you're angels, and you probably will never meet the people that you help, but God, it's appreciative. It really is. I get filled up, I can't say enough.